But okay, so what else do you have? Because I want to answer your questions. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, and my last question is, why do you guys like just hold the images in your, in your like the virgin,
She's asking like, why do you guys hold the Virgin Mary or like images of saints, or like why do you guys carry them like or parade them
Okay.
around?
It's the same thing if I ask you, if I open up your phone, will I see pictures of people you love?
yeah, but I don't have to do that, I don't have to do
You
that
don't
to
have to do anything.
show.
Even a Catholic's not forced to do it. But what I want to just do, instead of jumping, just patient with me. So if I open up your iPhone, will you have pictures of your husband or whoever it is, and pictures of them?
Yeah, but I don't carry them and then just make
You
people
carry them in your
do
phone,
this
you do,
to me.
yes. If you have an iPhone, you're carrying them. Have you ever kissed the picture when you miss your loved one who's not with you?
No.
So if you have a picture of your mommy who's passed away, you don't look at it and say, "Oh, I miss you, mommy." You've never done that.
No, she'll be in my heart, but I don't need to have a picture of her.
Oh, so you don't have a picture of her? So if I come to your
I
house,
mean,
you have a picture.
I I can have a picture, but it's not
Do you have a
necessary to
picture of her?
remember her.
Do you have a picture of your mother?
My mom does have a picture of her mom.
Is she passed away?
No, both of
Oh,
her
she's
parents are
alive.
still
Okay.
alive.
Does she have a picture of a loved one that's passed away?
¿Quién tienes?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
our dog.
Or the poor dog.
Yeah, the
I hope
dog.
you don't kiss that picture, man, because I don't know if dogs are in heaven. Anyway, when you have pictures of people,
uh-huh.
it's because those pictures are there out of remembrance of them because they are near and dear to your heart. So when I have a picture of my daughter and I kiss it, I know that's not her, but I'm kissing it because that picture is a reminder of her. And by kissing it, I'm showing myself to myself that I love this person whom I cannot hold. So that's the first thing. The statues that back then they didn't have cameras or iPhones. So what they would have to do is make depictions of people that they love in order to be visible reminders of these people who are near and dear to their heart. So if you having pictures of people you love, kissing them is not idolatry, don't condemn these early Christians who didn't have iPhones and didn't have cameras, so they could take actual pictures of the actual person, for then making drawings or statues of people whom they love and were near dear to their heart because God honored them and praised them in the scriptures as visible reminders of them, because most people at that time were illiterate. They could not read. They couldn't read. It was an illiterate society. So how would they be reminded? Oh, here's an image of the Blessed Mother as a reminder in front of them. And if kissing them meant that they're sinning, then when you kiss a picture of anyone you love, your dog, you're an idolater, you're a pagan. And why do you have a picture of a dog? That's something on earth. Why do
Hmm.
you have a picture of your dog? Didn't it say no images of anything on earth? Last time I checked, a dog is on earth. Why do you have a picture of your dog?
I don't have a picture of my dog only. I
Or our
have
cats too.
I have pictures
Oh,
like
why do you have pictures of your cats? They're things on earth. Didn't it say no images? Stuck for
like
Allah?
it's just for fun, and it's not in any way to
Just for
like
fun. So God said you can have pictures of things on earth just for fun.
it doesn't have any it doesn't have any like a uh like having the picture or not having the picture is not gonna make a
So
difference
you're making it even worse. So if it's not important to have a picture, so then why do you have it?
for fun. It does
Oh,
is
so it's
not.
okay. So when you stand before God, God, it was just for fun. Even says no images, anything on earth. It was just for fun. So if I go with your interpretation of Exodus 20, you're going to cause a lot of problems for yourself. Secondly, I'm going to walk you through this. Do you guys watch movies of Jesus? Jesus's life?
Yes, we do.
But how do you know what Jesus looks like?
No, it's just something that is I mean, nobody knows. It's just
Oh, but
something.
then why you watch movies of actors that don't look like the real Jesus or the real Mary? So aren't you sinning?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh, you admit you're
just
sinning. Okay.
no, 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 it's symbolic. We don't really know how they
Oh, so it's
behave.
okay to watch cartoons that have images of Jesus and Mary, which we don't know what they look like, or movies where actors are playing Jesus and Mary and they don't look anything like the real Jesus or Mary. that's okay. But if I have an icon, a picture of Mary, or a statue of Mary or Jesus, now that's sin. Interesting.
It's because the problem is not the image. The problem is that the what
Yeah,
the
there was the
people
problem. That's what
what
you
the
told me.
people yeah what the people, because when you see a movie, the purpose is knowing the life of Jesus, right? You're not, that is the
And
purpose.
so when I still see a
But the
statue of Jesus, I won't be reminded of his life.
but the purpose of the image is that, okay, then, but then a lot of people, ask the images for miracles, because I was there and I was not the
You know
only
why
one.
they asked the image for the
It's
miracle? You want me to explain it to you? Because they believe if they go to that image representing that person, and when then they address that image, they know that image is not that person. But what they're believing is when God sees that they are going to an image of, let's say, Mary, and they're honoring that image because it's Mary, and they know that's not Mary, but it's reminding of a Mary, and then they're asking Mary to pray for them. They believe because of their love for the mother who's alive, just like when you kiss a picture of your mother, they're believing that Mary, who by the grace of God is made aware of it, will then pray for them. No one's stupid enough to think that image is Mary. I don't think that's Mary, but what I'm doing is when I show it respect, I'm showing God, see, because this is an image of your mother, I'm showing respect to show you that I love and respect your mother, who's my mother.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's not only Mary. It's images of many saints.
Yeah,
They're not
it could
related
be
to Jesus
anybody.
in any
That's
way.
the same principle, though. That's my point. It's the same principle. Same principle. When I go to a picture of Saint Charbel, I believe that man was a holy man who loved God, who is a mighty soldier of God, whom God worked miracles through. So when I have an image of him, when I show respect to the image, I know that's not him, but I'm doing it to show God. I recognize this was a man whom you used, who loved you and worshiped you, and you were pleased with. So I'm honoring him because I believe that he was one of your saints whom you honored. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, I'm just saying that sometimes it's misunderstood by a lot of people, because I was one of them and I was not the only one asking for a miracle to the saints, praying for them to perform a miracle.
So were they able to perform miracles on earth?
Yeah, but it was not them actually. It was through
What?
Jesus.
Who
But
do you think?
I mean, sorry. It was
Who,
Jesus that might
no,
use
no, no, no.
them.
The disciples. Okay, say it again. I want you to go with it. Yeah. Who used them?
Uh, it was Jesus who gave him the power to do the
I'll give you
miracle.
10 million bucks. You ask any Catholic if they believe that a saint does the miracle on their own power. See, you don't understand the Catholic faith. But my
Probably not,
question,
but probably not. But my point here is that I know, I understand what you're saying, but
I
it's
don't think
not.
you do.
There's a lot of misunderstanding in the
Sure.
Catholic Church
And now,
that
Dominic, before you tell me what you think is wrong with the Catholic Church, can you explain to me how the bones of a dead man, Elisha, was used by God to resurrect a dead man? 2 Kings 13:20-21. This is your Bible, right? Elisha died, 2 Kings 13:20-21, and was buried. Now, Moabite raiders used to enter the country every spring. Once, while some Israelites were burying a man, suddenly they saw a band of raiders, so they threw the man's body into Elisha's tomb. When the body touched Elisha's bones, the man came to life and stood up on her feet. Please explain to me, how is it the bones of a dead prophet cause the dead man to come to life? If I follow your logic, that God doesn't use the icons or the clothing or even the body parts of his saints to do miracles. Explain it to me. This is Bible. I didn't give you tradition.
I I mean I can't explain it.
Let me give you another one because you won't be able to if you believe in the Bible. Here's another one. Acts 5:14-16. Nevertheless, more and more men and women believed in the Lord and were added to their number. As a result, people brought the sick into the streets and laid them on beds and mats so that Peter's shadow might fall on some of them as he passed by. Please explain to me, how is the shadow of Peter healing people?
I
Crowds, let me finish though. Crowds gathered also from towns around Jerusalem, bringing their sick and those tormented of impure spirits, and all of them were healed. How in the world does the bones of a dead prophet cause a dead man to be raised to life? How in the world does the shadow of Peter heal people and cast out demons? One more example before you answer.
Didn't I'm sorry to interrupt, but didn't a woman touch the clothes of Peter and she was instantly healed too?
That was, yeah, was the woman who was bleeding touched the clothes of Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, the point is, Peter too had that same ability. Why? Not because he had the power. Christ gave him the power to do it.
correct.
So when the saints are doing miracles, no Catholic saints, they're doing it by their power. Christ is working through that saint even now in heaven. He doesn't stop working through them. But here, Acts 19, 11 and 12. God did extraordinary miracles through Paul, so that even handkerchiefs and aprons that had touched him were taken to the sick, and their illnesses were cured, and the evil spirits left them. Explain to me, how does Paul's handkerchief do a miracle? Or the aprons that he wore?
No, I can't.
So when you tell me you think you know the Bible and Catholic Church as well as you do, I'm saying humbly out of respect because you're a mother, and I want to respect you as a mother. You don't know the Bible that well, and you don't understand what Catholics believe. So you owe it to yourself. Instead of arguing, let me listen. Let me hear. Let me see what they have to say. And once you've understood, then say, I don't accept it. Because you see, I gave you verses in the Bible. You didn't know they were in the Bible, did you?